Oh, okay. Hey, there we are. Hold on. Hold on 1 sec. I do 3 things every single morning. How are you guys doing? I'm Josh. Hope you're doing well. My name is Josh. I do 3 things every single morning. I get on the morning grind on the Good Time Tommy page. I like the stream. I comment on the stream. And then I share the stream. I'm going to ask you guys to do the exact same thing. Have you shared yet, Cameron?
Yes, sir.
Emily?
I'm sharing right now.
Travis? I need you to share it. You're doing me a favor if you're sharing it. So please, if you're on here, share the stream. I'd really appreciate it. So every single morning, good morning. Hey, if you're on here, say hello to me. Good morning, Larima. Drew, what's up? All right, every single morning we start off with 60 seconds of gratitude. And I'm thankful for last night, that trivia night that we had. That was really, really fun. I did not expect it to be that fun, to be honest with you. And then I got there and I was like, man, this is pretty cool, man. This is sweet. I'd suck at trivia, but I had fun. You know, I got up there against that dude, and they said, I don't even know, it's talking about history. And the founder of bifocal. I was like, what the hell is that? And then he was like, Benjamin Franklin. I'm like, how'd you know that? So, no, it was really fun, man. Yeah, I really would encourage, I think we're doing it every single month. I would encourage some people out there, if you just want to get out and have fun. I know at first you're kind of thinking in your head, well, hell, I don't want to get out first off. Because that's what I was thinking. I'd want to stay home last night. I ended up going out. I had a blast. Did y'all have fun? It was a lot of fun. Even though we didn't win, we had fun, right? So, guys, well, what are y'all thankful for? First off, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful every day this week that I get to see my family I haven't seen in 10 years.
Yeah, you get to go to Mexico.
Yes.
Emily's taking her little trip to Mexico to see some of her family from Peru, which is pretty cool. That's something definitely to be thankful for. Good morning, Shannon Wheeler. Thank you for getting on, and congratulations on kicking our ass last night in trivia. Whatever. So, all right, well, let's get into the show topic this morning. Yeah, they did good. Cheaters. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get into the show topic this morning. I'm gonna go around the room real quick. I'm gonna ask everybody just one question, simple question. Okay. Out of everybody, I'll start with you. Out of everybody in this office, in the whole office, who do you trust the most?
GTT.
All right. What about you?
Josh.
All right. What about you?
Sorry, GTT.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, y'all gave me the answers that I needed. So me, I was thinking about this the other day. I think I was in the shower or something. I think a lot whenever I'm in the shower. But I was thinking, who do I trust the most? If I had to put my money on one person in any scenario, anytime, anywhere, who would I trust the most? Whether it be in an MMA fight, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in a relationship, who would I trust the most? And I was thinking, I was like, me, motherfucker. I trust me more than anybody, So, obviously you have other people that you trust here and there, but you really need to trust one person the most, and that's yourself, right? So let's dig into that. What do I mean by that? So I can tell, I can just talk to somebody for 5 seconds and tell if they trust themselves. You know how? The way they speak, the way how well spoken they are, how they dress. What are they wearing? Do they smell bad, or do they have crooked teeth? Do they have, I can tell somebody just by appearance if they trust themselves or not. And I know don't judge a book by its cover. Well, everybody judges a book by its cover. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Hey, good morning, Miss Amanda. Thank you for getting on here. Hey, do me a favor and share the stream. This morning I'm talking about trusting people. And whenever I mean people, I mean yourself. So, yeah, I can tell somebody. If I talk to you, if you were to walk in this room and I've never met you before, Travis, and you were to walk in this office right here, one thing that I'd say? I wouldn't say this, but I would say, and theoretically, I know that dude trusts himself by the way he's walking, by the way he talks to me, by just the way he maneuvers about himself. So, how are you going to display that? How are you going to walk into somebody else's office and make people think about that about you? Right? So let's break this down from a fundamental standpoint. Who says that?
Who does say that? I don't know.
Let's break this shit down from a fundamental standpoint. It's Kent Murphy. That's old baseball guy. All right, so what are some certain qualities? So what I see whenever I'm looking at somebody that really trusts himself, it's really 3 things. Obviously, the 3 C's that we talk about, but the confidence, courage, and commitment. But there's other things that I feel like I can tell somebody like a weatherman or like a Shawan or like a Tommy that they just walk in, you automatically have their respect. Okay, so one, confidence. Obviously, confidence is going to be your big thing that you can tell if the person with the most confidence, for some reason, I don't know why it works this way, but everybody attracts that person. Do y'all know why? Like, do y'all have any idea why?
Like why confidence?
Why people attract to somebody with a lot of confidence? Drew said Kent Murphy. Hell yeah. Yeah, so why does somebody... So if somebody were to walk into the room right now and everybody just kind of yields to them, it's because they have a lot of confidence. Why are all these people yielding to this one person with a lot of confidence?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might not have that.
There you
so
go.
they stand out.
There you go. A lot of people don't have it. A lot of people don't trust themselves. I asked everybody in this room, who do you trust the most? And everybody said somebody else other than themselves.
I think it was the way you asked the question.
Yeah, I did. I tricked you. It was a trick question. It was a trick question. Out of everybody in this office, who do you trust?
Just to make us a topic.
That's right. Hey, and it worked, didn't it? So yeah, confidence, and really you build out confidence. It can be very simple, all right? And this is something that I've learned over the past few years doing some of the things that I've done. Confidence is built by small wins first, okay? Everybody thinks, well, hell, I want to be a millionaire one day. And they think that one day is going to be next week, whenever really they don't have they don't even have a quarter of what it takes to become what they really want to become, because they haven't stacked up these small wins. So what does a small win look like? You know, well, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm gonna wipe the toilet seat after I piss. Every single time I do it, I don't want to. I feel like, I just like to do my business, get out quick. But every single time I do it, because I tell myself I do it, and believe it or not, that's a win. In my book, that's a win. Whenever I tell myself I'll do it and I actually do it, it's a win. All right?
Bad aim.
Yeah, bad aim.
I
I tried that already. I tried that. It don't work. So what's something, Travis, you're about to get... Hey, by the way, everybody watching, listening right now, Travis Lawrence is fighting this Saturday, July 2nd. He's going to kick this dude's ass, right? What time are you fighting at? Around 4 o'clock? 4 or 5 o'clock. Go follow him on his social media to watch him beat the living hell out of this guy, all right? So whenever it comes to fighting, what are some things that you do to build your confidence? Like you were just telling me earlier what you did yesterday. That's a win, dude, what you did yesterday. So tell us what you did.
I think it's just daily the little things that lead up to the big goal that you're going towards, you know what I mean? Just like you're saying, the daily small wins. You got to hit your daily goals, your daily targets.
Is making weight a win?
Constant training. What'd you say?
Is making weight a win?
Yeah, big time.
Does that mean you won the fight, though?
No.
No, it doesn't mean you won the fight, because the fight's the overall goal you're looking to win.
But that's the hard work.
You build these win momentums. So like you're rolling down a hill. You're a small little bowling ball or golf ball or whatever. You're rolling down a hill, and every single time you hit a lump, kind of like a barrier, every time you go over it, the smaller it is, the easier it is, and it gets a little bit harder. But you grow once you keep hitting these small little barriers. Like you right now, you just said you lost 4 pounds yesterday from some rub you put on yourself. That's a win, believe it or not. Whenever you go to weigh in and you're squaring up, if you can keep a straight face the whole time and you can, do your business there, that's a win, right? Or if you do what you say you're going to do at that point, that's a win. So confidence, all right? I can tell somebody really trusts themselves by the confidence that they carry. All right, what else is there? Knowledge. Knowledge is a huge part. I feel like if somebody, like this man right here has a bunch of knowledge. He knows exactly where the middle.
Ask me a question.
Where is, what's the capital of California?
Sacramento.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? He has a lot of knowledge, so that makes him trust himself more, right? So somebody with a lot of knowledge, if somebody were to walk into this room right now and I ask them a really hard question and they tell me that answer, like he just did. He tells me the answer quick and with a lot of certainty, with a lot of confidence. Whoa. How did you know that? Like last night at trivia night, I feel like, hey, Van, did you have much input with the answers that you guys got last night?
I did, but I mostly guessed. They were hard.
There were some hard ass questions. I don't know why, but knowledge. Some people in there were spitting out answers. I was like, dude, what? How did you know that?
Josh got the Waffle House one right. Man.
I did, yeah. I got the Waffle House question right. Because I always go to Waffle House and they got the jukebox and we like to dance.
said
So.
one restaurant.
What restaurant owns a
chain
label
had its
company?
own jukebox
Yeah.
and a record label.
Yeah, I knew that one. Right off the top of my head, so I had that kind of knowledge. But you got to have knowledge. If somebody were to ask you questions and you don't know, it lowers their certainty in you, right? So like whenever you're asking me questions about things, if I don't know those answers because I don't have the knowledge, your certainty in me, your trust in me drops. Believe it or not. I know it's a crazy thing, but it does, right? So if you were to ask me a really hard question and you say, "Hey Josh, what's this?" and I'm like, "Oh, it's that." For 100%, it's that. My value to you builds up. And it's the same thing with clients that we're working with. Whenever these people are asking us questions, if we can have the knowledge and answer these questions lickety split, their certainty in us goes up 100%. So knowledge, that's number 2. Knowledge. So we got confidence, knowledge, and number 3, skill. Okay, so skill, what do we do? Like, how do we improve our skills? Role play. Making calls, training, everything. Yes, the 3 things. Hey, Danny, what's up, man? Thanks for getting on here. I really appreciate it. Van, the one-stop man. Shannon Wheeler said, Van, the one-stop man.
Every day.
That's the one.
We show up, hey, we get in here, we watch the morning grind, we train, we role play, we do all these things to build our skills out. Somebody that you can trust a lot. Like you guys said GTT. Y'all said Tommy, the guy that you guys trust the most. The reason you guys trust him the most is because he has the most skill. Whenever it comes to performing, he has skill, right? Now, did he just get those skills overnight like that? Nah, he didn't get them like that. He built it out. He took a guy that was 35 years old living with his mom and built out, however old he is, millionaire. How old are you now, Tommy? I'm sorry. 49. He built out a 49-year-old. Is it a multi-millionaire yet or just millionaire? Multi-millionaire. It sounds better. He built out a 35-year-old living with his mom to a multi-millionaire by building his skill, right? So the reason you guys said those answers is because he's built his skill out, right? Hey, I plan on building my skill out one day. I can be like that. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? So that was number 3, confidence, knowledge, and skill. That's how I feel like if somebody were to walk in this room and they have those 3 qualities about them, they're going to have a lot of trust from a lot of people, right? So what do we do? How do you build these things out? How are you going to build out your confidence, your knowledge, your skill, which we kind of went into a little bit earlier, but there's a few things that I want to ask you guys, like, hey, how are we doing this? So, yes, obviously the calls, the role play. What else, though? What else could we do?
Stay consistent.
Consistent. Commitment, right? What do you think? We were talking about it yesterday.
I'm branching out.
Branching out, meeting new people, networking.
Don't get comfortable.
Yep, always be uncomfortable. What else?
I was just gonna say networking, putting yourself in uncomfortable positions.
Right.
To be able to grow.
Exactly right. So let me ask you this. If you guys were to have a situation happen where you didn't know what to do, like this happens all the time with Emily just because she's new. Like you have somebody tells you something or somebody says something, you don't know how to overcome it. What are you doing? Are you just like hanging up the phone and being like, okay, well, on to the next? What are you doing?
You keep trying.
Keep trying. But you got to look back on your losses. And don't make them losses, make them lessons. I think Travion Williams said that whenever he was in here the other day. Great dude, by the way. He said that the losses aren't losses, they're lessons. Losses are lessons. So every time Emily gets the phone hung up on her, I always like to go back and strategize. Okay, how could we have done that a little better? Okay, how could we – what are some of the things that you said? Maybe you said them the right way, but you could have said them a little bit better to make them not hang up on you, or to make this situation, the outcome of this situation, a little different. Like in deals, it happens all the time. I'm still going through this shit. Like, okay, this happened in this deal. What could I have done a little bit better to make sure that that doesn't happen again in the future, right? So strategize. Take every situation that you feel like you did not do well in and strategize. Look back on it. What could I have done better right there? Oh, right there I don't think I did that to the max potential that I could have. So next time I'm going to tweak that a little bit, make it a little bit better, and then let's see what the outcome is. Or go to somebody that's been there before, ask them, hey, what should I do, man? Help me out. What should I do? And they'll tell you, and just follow their lead. So that's how I feel like you can get a lot of knowledge and skill and confidence from looking back on these situations and being like, okay, how did I do in this situation? What did I do wrong? And how could I do it better? I'd ask those 3 questions to myself every single time. Okay, self-trust will trump everything. It will trump everything. It doesn't matter what it is. So like if you're in a position and you don't trust yourself, the certainty that you have it will not beat anything. Like if you trust yourself in this fight that you're about to have on Saturday, are you going to win if you don't trust yourself?
No.
Do you think Conor McGregor trusts himself?
Everybody.
Every fight. He could be fighting what's one of the best heavyweights?
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, he could be fighting Francis. And you think he'd trust himself? I don't care what it is. He maybe not that bad, but he could be fighting somebody really good, and he's going in that fight like he trusts himself every single time.
Yeah, it's 75%.
And that's why he's gotten to where he's gotten. That's probably because he has the most self-trust. The person with the most trust in themselves
But it's because of
will
all
win.
the little losses.
That's right. It's exactly right. It's because all of the little losses. So the more trust you have, the more certainty you will carry. So I hope you guys got something out of this. I really appreciate if you're watching. Again, like, comment, and share. Before I get off here, Amanda said, GTT is straight to the point and doesn't take any shit. He tells the truth. You don't find people like that too often. Hey, you're exactly right. People need to be able to take constructive criticism and make a change. Exactly, yeah, and that's one thing I'm trying to build into Emily right now is that, like, hey, there's going to be hard days where you're going to get a lot of criticism, but what really builds you out is if you're going to take it and move on and become better, or if you're going to let it really beat you down and, yeah, make you feel bad and make you quit. So guys, that's it. That's what I got for the morning. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday and have a great rest of your day. Van, shut us out.